I'm Moad, I'm from Libya, and this is my crazy story.
This is Moad from Libya's crazy love story.
So tell me about your love story.
I actually met my wife 12 years ago in Libya. So yeah, we've been in a relationship for 12 years old. We went actually against the odds because we come from two completely different cultures. I'm a Libyan Berber, so we are like a very conservative, strict, culture. We don't very often like get married to others. So yeah, it wasn't that easy. Yeah, it was some story, to be honest. Yeah.
Mo and I have been traveling around Ukraine and Chernobyl together and are now chilling in Ukraine's capital, Kiev. I was blown away by hearing Moad's love story and how he fell in love and married an Ukrainian woman, which is difficult when you come from Libya and with a completely different culture.
What did your parents and friends think when you got together?
I mean, yeah. Actually, it took me years, just to be able to let my parents know I was like in a relationship with a European girl, and yeah, it wasn't that easy. I was still a student, so yeah, I thought that maybe it wasn't the perfect time to tell my close people. I thought that maybe I should maybe focus more on studying and proving that I wasn't just like a young man taking some immature decisions. But yeah, then I proved myself, and they respected my decision. I mean, they didn't really make it difficult for me, even though like our culture is very, very difficult. But yeah, my parents were very, very understanding, very supportive. It took us like a few years actually. We were like 7 years in a relationship, and then yeah, we finally got married 5 years ago, and now we have a son who is like 4 years old. He just had a birthday like a few weeks ago.
And a baby incoming also?
Yes, and a baby coming hopefully soon.
So how was it growing up in Libya?
Well, I mean, I was born up in 1988, so yeah, I spent like most of my childhood, all my childhood actually, during the regime of Gaddafi. So yeah, life wasn't that easy. It was pretty tough, to be honest. Me personally, I mean, I was okay. I was living in a good quality place, if you can say. I mean, comparing to the other places in Libya. But yeah, life was pretty tough. I mean, I used to study, to go to school where there were no lights, no electricity, no doors, no windows. I mean, the roof was dropping water all over the winter. And yeah, it wasn't that easy, to be honest, to have it's not the perfect childhood to have in Libya.
Moad flies to Libya occasionally as he still has a company in the country. And because of the security situation in Libya, we agreed to not post photos of his wife and kid. And very soon, kids. But his love story is still amazing.
We are adapting to each culture, so when we are in Ukraine, we are very well. When we are in Libya, both families are in a very good relationship. So yeah, I mean, it's so far so good.
And how is it now with your boy? He's 4 years old.
Yeah.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, yeah, the communication part is a bit complicated because my mother tongue is a Berber tongue. My language is Tamazight language. So I communicate with my son, with my parents in Berber language. I communicate with my wife in some like Libyan slang language, where we use like, some Arabic words, some Berber words, some Italian words. So yeah, that's a mix of everything.
With love, nothing is impossible, and distance is nothing when love is real. Love has no boundaries, and Moad is such a good and friendly guy that I just hope the best for in life, and hopefully I will see him soon in Libya.
What is your message about love?
Don't let the cultures, whatever there is, don't let it come in between. If you like the person, if there is love, if there is, honest love, and there is good respect, nothing can come up between any two, so I think just go for it.